In this book, I've tried to tell the story of my experiences in public education. From my time as a student, when I was bored and disengaged, as most high schoolers are these days, to the opportunities I received to learn some amazing things and tackle interesting challenges in advanced classes. Classes that cost me most of my opportunities to learn from and with kids of different backgrounds, who were often just across the hall. To my time as a teacher, an administrator, and a nonprofit leader looking for chances to make great learning opportunities available to students and adults, while trying to catch up on major learning I'd missed along the way. I chose to tell this as a first-person story because the facts aren't enough. When it comes to changing our lives by changing our minds, it will always be personal and relational. We need both deep relationships and a rigorous understanding of facts and evidence. This epilogue goes beyond the deep data about missing students included in the main part of the book to analyze a broader set of facts and evidence about the state and future of American education. What we put into schools. 74 million students currently attend school in the United States, and with an additional 8 million people working in our schools, nearly a quarter of the U.S. population is directly involved in formal education on a daily basis. Almost another quarter of the population is involved as parents of those who are in school. So that's nearing half the country, before you start adding in the many nonprofits and companies that work with schools and students. To run American schools, we spend about 1 out of every $20 we make in the U.S. More than 90% of this spending is roughly split between local government and the state government, which typically put more into education than any other spending category. When federal, state, and local spending is combined, education spending by the government is second only to public spending on healthcare. What we hope comes out. We put so much of ourselves and our resources into schools each year because we know education is useful to individuals, generally enhancing civic engagement and influence in democratic society, boosting earnings, improving health outcomes, and perhaps even extending life itself. There are also, of course, intangible benefits. As my wife says, education made her brain a much more interesting place to be. At the societal level, our past investments in education seem to have worked out well. America's position of global leadership in the 20th century, through hard power, soft power, income, and wealth, coincided with an era in which the American people were the most educated in the world. A great deal has been written about the purpose of K-12 education, but let's keep it simple. In a democracy, schools should be for what we want them to be for. If you ask millions of high schoolers, about 9 in 10 will say that they're there to get ready for college, and that that's their parents' goal for them too.